Ladies and gentlemen and ladies and gents, put up the last video. Gotta turn off that voice recognition thing, or it will type up everything I'm saying. Put up a video the other day letting you guys know about the scammers and the whammers and the people using my name. Whew, man, if that didn't cause some controversy, YouTube went ahead and took the video down. Then I sit up there and I said, I'll put it back up, and they put it back up, and then they took it back down again. Ladies and gentlemen, you do not play no Glenn Fry in no video, and you definitely don't highlight certain points in no video, because YouTube, Skynet, NSA, they just don't like it. All right, we're going to start this video. A couple of things we want to tell you. I want to give you some information that I think will be helpful. We're going to talk about the change of address information that I said I was going to be giving all of you, information that has been working for some people. But first, no, this is not a ploy. I need to show you guys something. I was just doing a definition. You were doing a definition? I was doing it and doing it and doing it well, like LL Cool J would say. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, attorney in fact. You guys see that? Attorney in fact is someone specifically named by another through a written power of attorney to act for that person. Get out of here. Nobody wants to talk to you right now. Anyway, specifically designed to speak on behalf of that person in the conduct of the appointer's business in a general, pay attention, attorney, general, postmaster, sergeant at arms, general, okay, general power of attorney. The attorney, in fact, can conduct all business and sign any documents. In a special power of attorney, see, if the power of attorney just says power of attorney, it's a general power of attorney, which is what you give the banks when you sign a mortgage loan. But hold on, we're going to talk about that in a minute. In a special power of attorney, he or she can only sign documents and act in relation to the special identified matters. Too often, people sign themselves as attorney in fact for relatives and associates without any power of attorney. If someone is claiming to be able to sign for another, a demand to see the written power of attorney is reasonable and necessary. In real estate matters, the power of attorney must be formally acknowledged before a notary public. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. The power of attorney must be formally acknowledged before a notary public, so that it can be recorded along with the real estate deed of trust, mortgage, and other documents. Pay attention, because I know you guys still didn't get it. No, don't tell me you got it, because you didn't. In real estate matters, the power of attorney must be formally acknowledged before a notary. When did you sign a power of attorney before a notary when you bought your house? That's the stupid mortgage note, people. We've been telling you for years that when you signed a mortgage, you signed a power of attorney. Your right to rescind that power of attorney only extends for 3 years. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. And pay attention. It is a power of attorney that is formally acknowledged before the notary public. You are the one who's permitting them to kick you out of your own house. You gave them power of attorney. You can do a notice of change in terms, and you can specify the contract. But hold on. I'm not telling you this will work. I'm telling you that's what you do. Notice and change in terms and contract. Okay? And then from the point of the notice and change in terms of contract, because all you have to do is give notice. From that point on, then you rescind the contract. Because you got 3 years, remember? Okay? You got 3 years. Oh, as I said before about the other video, you don't play no Glenn Fry in no video. I don't know what I was thinking. Glenn Fry? Man, ladies and gentlemen, let me let y'all know something. I can play Gladys Knight, Patti LaBelle, The Temptation, The Four Tops. I can sit up here and play Al Green, my boy Teddy Pendergrass and his Melvins and the Blue Notes. I can sit up here and play the Spinners. I can sit up here and play I'll Be Sure, El DeBarge. I can play The Time. I can play Prince. I can play Whitney Houston without the "and I will always love you." I can't play that. Do you know why I can't play those songs on my videos? You know why I can't play the Beatles songs on my videos without them giving me a problem? You know why I can't play the Rolling Stones on my videos without them giving me a problem? Because the artists I just mentioned are not black. But if I want to, this is Precious Moments, you guys. You guys know this song, don't you? Some of you guys don't know. I love this song. That's my song, though. But let's get back to this. We are going to talk a little bit about racial inequality and how it's all been racial from day one. You see, those songs that I mentioned by those groups that are non-African American, and then a song by Whitney Houston that was written by a blah 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 person and not a blah 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 person. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the industry. This is their attitude. These are the songs that they put out there and they payola them their way all the way up there, and they are making sure that nobody sits up there and infringe on their payola. Okay? I'm stone in love with you, y'all. This is the stylistics. And there are a lot of people who ain't got no business knowing about no stylistics. But now you know some stylistics because they know how to style things with listics. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, enough about those idiots. Let's talk to you about what's been happening with some people. This is a method some people have been using to pay off their bills. Okay? We've already given you the information about doing the notice of change of address. Okay, so you know about doing the notice of change of address. Okay, fine. You know about doing the notice of change of address. Ladies and gentlemen, what they would do with their notice of change of address is the same thing I told you to do with your court cases. You put the all caps name. I should have put Booker T. Washington, but you notice I said Robert T. Booker. That's what I was thinking about when I put the name there. Okay, you don't have to put a middle initial, but that's what I just did that as an example, people. Example. And then let's say the account number is this right here. So, sorry, Robert. That was me yawning. Tired. And it's only 11 o'clock. Well, it's 12 o'clock now, 11:50. Ladies and gentlemen, you put the address for where they send you the notice of where the bills are supposed to go. You put the address for where they give you the notice for where your payments are supposed to go. So you put the company's payment address location here. You leave your home address and all of that stuff where you is now. You leave all that the same. Don't change that. Leave that the same, y'all. Don't be messing with nothing. Don't be changing nothing. You ain't gotta be all fancy. Then you put the name. And you can even put today's date, ladies and gentlemen. It's okay. You don't have to put the date 85,000 years ago. This is for the Postal Service. Okay? Just check it. Okay. Now, I want you to hold on one second. Some people are doing this separately. Some people are doing the name. Get back over here. I didn't ask you to move. Anyway, some people are doing the name, and then on a separate card, they're doing the account number. You understand? You can do them all three ways, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to just kill 18,000 birds, look, that's up to you. Don't email me, don't text me. Now, if you have success, then yes, you can email me and text me and let me know your success, and I'll tell it to other people. I've had 4 different people send me this document that I'm about to show you. Oh, and by the way, they've been getting the notification. See, this is what happens. I need to tell y'all what happens with this before I tell you about the other document. What happens with this is that the company who sends you the bills, you gave them power of attorney. The same as you did with the mortgage. You gave these companies, your cell phone company, your light company, your gas company, your water company, you gave them all power of attorney. So that means that all of your bills goes to their address. But if they're your bills, not your bills, all of your payments, all of your benefits, all of your credits from the government goes to that address. Well, if all those credits go to that address, they're going to that address in whose name? In your name, the name of your estate, the name of your agency. So because it's going to that address in the name of your agency, they get a notice that a request for change of address has been placed by, and it says the name of the person, you! And you get a copy of the notice saying the process has been started, please allow blah, blah, blah for you to start receiving your mail. Okay? So both of you receive notice, and that's what the law requires, is that you give notice. Well, now the cat's out of the bag. You just notified them on the public record that you no longer are allowing them to receive your mail. Amazing, ain't it? So they cannot send it there no more. That's why the companies now realize cat's out of the bag. Now the credits go straight to you. They've been paying off people's accounts, crediting their accounts, giving them an overage. Ladies and gentlemen, will this happen in every case? Will this happen in your case? I don't know. It ain't my business to know. I don't care. I'm just giving you information. Whether it works for you or doesn't work for you, that's not up to me. But if it does work for you, and you come back and you say, hey, I just wanted to let you know that this did work. In this situation, it did work. Okay? I don't want to hear about what didn't work. I want to hear about what did work. So I can tell everybody else, hey, it worked. The people who were doing this following the instructions I gave, people go back. Well, no, you don't have to go back. I can just tell you way back in 2012, I was telling people to do this. Okay, when I first started talking about the birth certificate being land, when I first started talking about doing the power of attorney, the declaration of executorship, when we were talking about all of that, we already told you guys to do this. Okay, which is why I could follow up when I did the original change of address with the birth certificate stuff back in November of 2016. When I was telling people about that, that was only coming from 2012. The information we were telling people then. Nothing has changed. As I explained to one person yesterday, the system hasn't changed. The system is the exact same system. They just changed the policy. It's the black cat theory. Okay, that's the whole reason for the black cat in the stupid movie in the first place, so that you guys know that they changed something. Mouth. Cipher. Check to see. They close all the windows. They sit off all the windows. Oh, God. They changed the system. Okay? They've changed the system, people. They changed the procedures for how you go about doing it. The door is still there. You just have to now find the correct way of getting to the door now that they have changed it. It's a maze, and they keep shifting the corridors. Okay? So what I'm suggesting, we get a bulldozer. Some of you want to get in a plane and fly over. Can't do no flyovers, y'all. All right, that's that. Now here's the last thing. This document right here. This is the site that I went to. http://www.bizpedia.com. US, United States, United States, corporation, agents, incorporated. Okay? They changed the system, people. They changed the way they document their names. This document is online. Where's the document online? Can I see where it's online? I want to see where it's online. Can you tell me where it's online? I want to see where it's online. Can you show me? 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 Shut up. Show me? Show me? Show me? Show me? Show me? Not here. 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 Show me? Show me? Not there either. Legal dictionary, we were looking at some legal definitions, so that's that. So not there either. Not there. I could have just did this, but I can't find it. I don't know where I located it, lost it. Well, anyway, it's the site that I just showed you. That's where I went. Anyway, it says these are 49 companies that go by the name United States Corporation Agents. Ladies and gentlemen, the United States is the same as the District of Columbia. I sent out a couple of letters this week, and instead of putting Washington, I put District of Columbia, and then the zip code. Because remember, with the address, you put the city and the state. District of Columbia is not a state. It is, pay attention, a district. It's only 10 miles wide and square. So, District of Columbia, I just put as the city and state. District of Columbia is its own little place. It's a district. So, I gave them their little stuff, sent it out. Oh, by the way, notice a change of address? And when I sent that out, somebody has been asking me, how do I send it to the Postmaster General? The United States of America Postmaster General. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you that's what I did. I didn't tell you to go ahead and follow what I did. Okay, don't be playing follow the leader. Send it to the Postmaster General. Just that simple, send it to the Postmaster General. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen, there can be no Postmaster General of the United States Postal Service. The United States Postal Service is a corporation. Okay? So send it to the Postmaster General. It'll get taken care of. Everybody else has been doing that. So you do that. Send it to the Postmaster General. Okay? He's a general. He knows how to handle it. Alright. This document is for you guys to go ahead and have fun. You see they got Alabama and they got the 49 states, but I guarantee you they got probably 58 states. Anyway, Arkansas, Arizona, and let's see if we can find. There's the California. California, Bonya, Bonya. California, Bonya, Bonya. And here's the address. 110. Oh, this is in Glendale. Look at that. Registered agent, LegalZoom. Now, wait, hold on. Because this is the California Domestic Corporation. We're not looking for a California Domestic Corporation. We're looking for but you know, it could be. Sorry, this could be the U.S. corporation. This could be an agent for the United States Corporation. Okay, it really could be. So this is for you guys to do your research. Okay, now, District of Columbia Corporation. Remember, you cannot use District of Columbia as part of your title. So we can prove right here that this right here is a United States corporation because we read the code. I'll give it to you. Let's go there. Let's do it again. Let's do it in the morning. Sweet breeze in the summertime. Feeling your sweet face. I'm sorry. This is Burning Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you 22 dash. I'm trying to think of the code. I just had the code. Let's do this. DCCODE. I just had the code. The code is 3403. Well, it's going to be 3402. It's going to be the one telling you can't do it. Okay? District of Columbia. How do you remember stuff like that? I don't know, people. I just know it just to be knowing. Okay? Now, see? Let's look at the title. Use of District of Columbia or similar designation by private detective or collection agencies penalty. It's not just private detective agencies or collective agencies. Ladies and gentlemen, it's by anybody. Any person who violates this shall be punished by a fine of no more than set forth in 223571.01 or imprisoned by no more than 90 days or both such fine and imprisonment. Okay? Then you look at 3403 and you'll see where it tells you about the name. Okay? That's what people don't get. This is 3402. Let's go right here and let's do 3403. This is 3403. Oh, this is talking about corporate counsel. See? Shall be conducted in the name of the District of Columbia by the Corporation Counsel or the Assistant Corporation Counsel. Look, all prosecution and violation shall be prosecuted by the Corporation Counsel. They're letting you know that they're a corporation, people. Okay? Dang it. How many times we got to tell y'all this? Look at this one right here. This won't even tell you use of the term District of Columbia, District, or DC. You cannot use that in anything, not your design, not your insignia, nothing. Well, what are you trying to say with all of this? I'm trying to say that whoever did this with this corporation had to be government because only government can use this title, District of Columbia. Okay? And I told you, District of Columbia. I just didn't use Washington. I just used District of Columbia. Washington ain't got nothing to do with the district, y'all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. So this is information. I hope this information proves beneficial, helpful, and stay tuned for more on this. I have no idea what this is, y'all. We gonna let y'all go. Take care of yourselves. Adios, adios, adios.